you felt like the twin flame journey just isn't worth it? Why do I have to work for a union that is going to be challenging when I can just have a soulmate and let it be easy? My name is Gabriel. I'm a twin flame coach, and I help people come into harmonious union with their twin flame. How long is this going to take? How much effort is this going to take? And is it even worth it to be with my twin flame? Because a soulmate, I could just be with this other person. It'll be quick, it'll be easy, and I'll have someone with me. I know from my own experience that having soulmate relationships previously were never the ease that you like to think it is. Like, and it's easy to frame that when you're in a twin flame dynamic where it feels like they don't want to be with you or you're going through painful separation. It can feel like, well, it'll just be easier if I settle for a soulmate and I'll just find someone to be with. But again, in my experience, I felt like when I was with a soulmate, I was always settling for something. I was always having to compromise on my values and goals. And for me, I had a lot of tumultuous relationships that never really satisfied me. And I think that's what leads a lot of people to the twin flame journey is you actually are very deeply unsatisfied with having to settle for a soulmate and you actually have a deeper desire for something more. And it can seem challenging to be with your twin flame if you don't have the right tools and the right support. And if you're just trying to go it alone and don't have, an understanding of twin flames, all of that can make it feel very impossible and maybe not even worth it. But this is a big but because twin flames are your ultimate person. God, spirit, the universe created them for you. And it may not feel that way when you're in the thick of it, when you're going through all of your challenges, but it's really important to remember that your twin flame relationship is helping you not only be with them at the end, and it's not the end, it's actually the beginning when you come together with them, but they're helping you grow into a better version of yourself, the divine version of you. With a soulmate, they don't grow with you, not necessarily. That's why people outgrow their partners, right? They'll be working on themselves, they'll grow, they'll feel happier, they'll do something, and they'll grow, but then their partner doesn't grow. And then they start to clash. They don't see eye to eye anymore. They have different values, they have different goals for their life, and you either have to settle and compromise or be unhappy or separate. So, being with a soulmate doesn't make things less hard. There is a hard there because you do have to work. You do have to go through the challenge of compromising yourself and your goals and aspirations for the ability to have an easy relationship. There's still work there to be done. Relationships are work, no matter what type of relationship you're in. But the thing that makes a twin flame relationship different is that they will always grow with you. You can't escape them growing with you. And if you're experiencing them not wanting to be with you right now, that's not a sign that you're not meant to be together. That's not a sign that they're not growing with you. It's just a sign that there's more left to heal before you can have the foundation to be with them. When I first came onto the journey, I was kind of like, I'm going to manifest my union in X amount of months and it's going to happen. And I actually did. I moved through a lot of my feelings, I did a lot of inner work, was like, I'm gonna just balls to the wall, go straight forward into it. And I actually manifested my twin flame fairly quickly and came to understand through the teachings of union and through my own journey and experience is that if you come into union by sheer willpower and just ungrounded, I'm just gonna do this, barreling through, then you come into union from a place of not having the right spiritual foundation and also being very spiritually immature. If you balls to the wall it and you force yourself to come into union through sheer willpower and just barreling through all your upsets, that can be a way to do it. But if you don't have the spiritual maturity and foundation to really sustain it, you're not going to have a good time. Like my twin flame and I came into harmonious union and then gradually over the course of 2 years fell apart dramatically and it felt really bad. And it was like, this is not it. And it's not because they weren't my twin flame, but it was like we didn't have the foundation to really ground it into reality. And you have to have that foundation of peace, of love, of joy, not just of desperation of wanting a person next to you. But when you actually put in that work, I can see the contrast between when I came into union before and where I'm at now on my spiritual journey. Before, I was very anxious and everything triggered me, and I felt obsessive, and I really just wanted to be with my person. I needed it. I felt that I just had to have it. I'm going to die. How much longer is it going to take? And now it's like a much more peaceful foundation for my union, where I know that when I do come into union and when I manifest that into my reality, it's going to have a much more peaceful base because I'm more peaceful, because I feel better about myself, because I have more happiness and joy that I have cultivated for myself. And so it's not about the time that it takes, and it's not about if you're immediately in union or not, and it's not about getting there faster than anyone else. It's not a competition. What makes your twin flame journey worth it is because you are investing in a relationship that is eternal and will always grow with you. Once you manifest your twin flame union and you really ground it, not just come into a place of being with them from a high space of, oh, we're together, celebrate. That you come together as like, we're together and we're peaceful and we love each other and we're growing with each other. That is the most rewarding relationship that you can have, aside from your relationship with God and yourself. And the way that you get to that relationship is by putting the effort into yourself and your relationship with God, Spirit, the universe. And the teachings of union and the mirror exercise help you to do that. And if you're ready to take those next steps and to claim your eternal love, your eternal life, your eternal relationship with it that will always grow with you forever and always, visit the link below and sign up for a free clarity call, where we'll help you find the next steps to claiming your harmonious twin flame union. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.